It's honestly crazy how much looks can matter in our world. And I'm tired of people denying the struggle that you can face just because of how you look. I find it crazy that people don't talk about this as often as they should, because it's an undeniable fact. Your looks can affect the way you're treated badly. And the fact that this isn't discussed more often is insane to me. It really is. Because your looks can affect how engaging people are with you. It affects how accepting people are. And it also affects your confidence as well. Because when you're interacting with people and you start to notice you're getting negative feedback consistently, it's because of how you look. And it's irritating that people deny this time and time again. And the fact that it doesn't matter how confident you are, if you're ugly, it literally starts to show itself. It's just a fact that people deny constantly every day. And I know from personal experience how bad it can get. It's the one thing that never gets talked about that should be talked about. And it's honestly sad. When I mean sad, I mean depressing. How detrimental your looks can be in society. But yet, people who just completely ignore this entirely and act like it isn't an issue at all. It's honestly one of the most frustrating things ever when it comes to this world, because as I stated, it doesn't matter how confident you are. Depending on how you look, it will always affect the way you're treated, regardless of anything. It's one of the most annoyingest experiences ever. And that should be common sense. I just dislike the fact that people act like it isn't an issue at all. Because we're just going to ignore the fact that your looks can seriously affect your progress in life. And it's just unfortunate that this even happens in the first place. It really is. Because every time you try to express yourself about it, express yourself to other people about your situation, they'll blatantly deny it, or they'll show some form of sympathy and just completely ignore the fact that how you look honestly does affect your life. People, they always talk about negative aspects of life, but people never want to talk about how badly you can get treated just because of how you look. That's one issue that people never, and I mean, they never even want to begin conversating about, as I stated earlier, because it's a sensitive topic. And the fact of the matter is that no one chooses how they look. Literally, that's a fact that you can't deny, is that nobody on this planet chose how they look, whether you're attractive or not. whether you're attractive or not. And I feel like that makes the situation even worse because you'll have people who are oblivious to their looks, how detrimental their looks are in society. So when they start getting treated differently, in their mind, they'll wonder, why is this happening? But no one will just stand up to the plate and admit that it's their looks. It's a very, very bleak reality when you start realizing this is something that actually exists. Because you can be a shy person, but if people like how you look, they'll confront you. You don't have to engage with them. People will trust you more often if they like your looks. And then you have people who are automatically at a disadvantage because of how they look, whether they were confident or not. It's easily one of the more darker experiences that does need to be talked about, despite what people say. I'll see you guys later.